outside, Will Morton trying to step through. Backdoor cut, beautifully done. Score the basket and the foul for Dan Largy, who's off to a great start with 7 points. Now for Lee. 8 seconds to shoot. KJ back outside. Twitty will try a 3-ball and make it. Again, Skyhawks playing some great defense, and there's a perfect example. Will Morton with the pick. Up the floor, Largy driving, hard, scores. Now Morton. Oh, nice look inside for DeGraff, who scores and is fouled. Oh, and DeGraff just rattled that thing home. And then by 4. Owen Chose launches a 3-ball and hits it. Martin finally taken away by Will Morton for KJ Lee. 5 seconds to the corner. Chose 3-ball, got it. Now bad pass and stolen away by Morton. Will Morton driving to the basket, score the basket and the foul. Baroa. Morton will try a 3-ball, got that one. Track meet for the last 90 seconds or so. And Morton with the steal. Morton driving and can't get it, but KJ Lee does. Lee. Baroa out of the corner, hits a 3-ball. First points of the game for Joel Baroa. Thus far with 3.5 minutes to go. Now Morton on the curl, pulls up, got it. Good win for Stonehill. Keeps them at least in a tie for 3rd place in the NE10.
Great win.
Congratulations. First half, you took 1 shot. Yeah. What were they doing defensively to keep you from getting in the flow?
You know, they were doing a good job of following their scout. Their scout was play off our guards and really pressure the shooters. And I think, you know, they did a great job. And I just couldn't really get anything open. And we tried not to force things so we get good team
So
balls.
what was the difference? The second half, you came out guns blazing. You finished with 19 points, all 19 in the second half.
Yeah, I think we were screening a lot better. I had a lot of curls, going to the rim. Yep. That helps. Getting to the line helps. Yeah, just all around a better team effort, I think.
4 wins out of your last 5. I think 5 more games, if I'm not mistaken, in the NE10 before the playoffs.
Yeah, this was a huge week for us. You know, we've been in gridlock with Bentley and SNHU pretty much the whole game.
Yeah, last I saw, they were winning. Looked like they were up double digits with about 3 minutes left. So they'll probably win. So you, so you and Bentley will stay tied for 3rd, and Southern New Hampshire will drop down 1 rung.
Yeah, it's exciting. I mean, it's new territory for the sophomores and freshmen, especially missed the playoffs last year. So it's exciting for us.
Well done. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Just crucial, like you said, this time, this stretch, and the situation with the playoff standings starting to take shape, and that was a big win, obviously against a really good team, and to beat them twice this year is it just shows a lot of toughness from our group. But just the importance to have a sense of urgency for our group has been something we've been talking a lot about, and I thought we did that for a good long stretch today. And I mean, obviously a really important win today, but a great week, like you said, to beat Bentley and Southern New Hampshire, 2 teams that today we were specifically tied with, tied for 3rd with both of those guys. Just heading down the stretch here, and with the playoff picture starting to, game by game really look like potentially what it might be. So there's still a lot of time left, that things could happen, and still you never know. But that was a great job by our group to stay tough for 40 minutes and pull out a really important but a really good win. Today was kind of just a slugfest for a lot of it, where both teams are trying to find a rhythm and trying to get going, but you've got 2 good teams at the same time. Even the other day, like the first half, 27-26. Today was 38-35 and a 3 right at the buzzer, or just before the buzzer today, put us in front. And whether we weren't in as much rhythm as we have been, but I think a lot of that goes to the level of play on the other end as well, where teams have scouting reports. We've played these teams for a second time, and they know what they did the first time, if it worked or not, and adjustments and tweaks, and that's what we saw this past week with Bentley, and we saw with these guys, that they're trying to hold us accountable and trying to have a game plan, and teams are doing a really good job, but regardless of if the ball doesn't fall or you just don't get certain types of looks, to your point, our group still found ways to win and still found ways to get up and put ourselves in front late to control that and win those games, and win it today and obviously the other day. And I think that's the sign I think from my perspective, just of growth and starting to mature as a team and starting to understand just ways to win. And that's a really, really good sign. And obviously this time of the year to start those things starting to come together for our group is fantastic. There's been, obviously a lot of learning and an opportunity for these guys to grow and learn. But I think we're definitely seeing a lot of growth right now. And hopefully that these guys, the experience of today, the experience of these late game situations, and just battling possession to possession is going to help us moving forward. It's experience, it's just these guys, our sophomore group has played a lot of games now and played a lot of just critical minutes in time and score situations where the importance of every possession. They're starting to learn and they're starting to really value it and understand it. And we've got older guys and some seniors and just a mixture of guys that are just collectively digging in and just grinding out wins and grinding out games, which is what it takes. So it's been great to see. It's kind of like I mentioned. I think we're starting to see growth. We're starting to see these guys just become a little bit more mature college players and understanding what it takes game in and game out, night in and night out, possession to possession. And I think that's some of the signs to a team moving forward and doing the right things. So it's been great. We got, obviously just a lot of leadership from a lot of different guys. When one guy wasn't scoring, other guys are starting to find opportunities and just be able to make some plays. So it's been great to see collectively from the group. And obviously even to like some of our younger guys, like Owen Chose, he's had a great stretch here, like 15 points for him. I think he had 12 or 13. He's been consistently getting in the double figures and giving us a big, big lift. So we're starting to see a lot of guys just step up and take advantage of opportunities, but a lot of guys producing and just being a big part of this. We're moving on to heading up to Vermont for Tuesday night to take on St. Mike's, who is playing really well. Obviously, we just watched them against Southern Hampshire. They played each other the other day, and just they're playing at a really high level, and just they're battling everyone. And then obviously the next one's just going to be another grind and a gruel of a game, and that's February basketball. It's late January basketball. That's NE10 basketball. So night in and night out, no matter who you play, wherever you are on the road or at home, you're going to get somebody's best look. You're going to get somebody's best effort. And you're going to get just a lot of talented players to play against. So we've got, that's what we talked about in the locker room after the win. We obviously celebrated this just really happy and pleased with this win. But we got to turn the page. We got to move forward. We got to get ready for the next one here in a quicker turnaround playing Tuesday night. But that's the exciting part of this. And I think just the position we're in, we've got the ability, I think, right now to control our future here as long as we play well, play hard, and keep doing the right things that go into winning games. As long as our group is understanding that and sacrificing together, just all those effort and intangible things, we control a little bit of our future here. So that's great. But Tuesday night's going to be a really tough one with St. Mike's, who's playing very well and playing really tough, and they're putting the ball in the basket quite a bit lately, and we're going to make sure we're ready to defend and ready to head up there and be ready for another 40-minute battle.